What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at DSP. Of course, it's been some time since I put out a commentary style video, but I'm back. And if you guys know, I spent the summer over in Japan and got back last week, and just been kind of recouping and so on. I'm feeling a lot better. It gets tough. It's really tough. I mean, there's a time difference that I had to adjust of about 13 hours on top of the flight and all that. It was rough. All right, I'm not gonna complain, but it was rough. Anyway, I'm feeling better. I'm back. We're gonna get back to our normal schedule of pumping out commentary style content plus clips as always. And today we're gonna be doing a special live stream at 9 o'clock. If you got nothing better to do, come hang out. So anyway, let's get into the video. That's right, our boy DSP apparently got snitched on. That's right. And this one, man, this one's a little spicy. Now, if you don't know, recently, the last couple years, DSP, every so often, I'd say probably every 3 to 4 months, someone reports or leaks that he was in someone's DMs, specifically a female. Okay, we knew about Betty Boop. We knew about the other content creator who makes older games. I can't remember her name at this point, but you guys know it always seems about every 3 or 4 months DSP needs to insert himself in drama and has to talk to females. So there's no difference here, folks. That's right, DSP apparently has reached out to Grace Thorpe. Now, if you don't know who Grace Thorpe is, I mean, you must be under a rock. She's not only a locale, she's a bit of a horror cow. This is Grace Thorpe and her father, who apparently pump content, and essentially they just go around stirring crap up. Let's just say that. And apparently these two have had a bit of an incestuous relationship. That's right, daughter and father. Okay, and it's quite crazy. You may remember Grace Thorpe from the whole Review Tech USA saga, where apparently Review Tech USA had reached out to Grace Thorpe and they were going to collab, and apparently she was saying some crazy stuff on her videos, and it scared Review Tech USA to the point where he actually went out and purchased a firearm and called the police. It was so funny. I remember King Slide covering it. It was so funny. And Review Tech USA threatened lawsuits and calling the police and all that. Put it this way, anyone that gets involved with the Thorpes, it never works out well. It never works out well. So DSP decided, he was bored, or he wasn't making enough money, or no one was paying attention to him, so he decided to reach out to Grace Thorpe. And this comes to light because apparently Grace Thorpe was doing some type of live stream or recording, and it leaked out where she actually talked about DSP reaching out and potentially doing a collaboration. And I'm guessing this is when DSP, I guess, was looking for someone to do content with. And I'm assuming probably this is when the Review Tech USA drama started kicking up again earlier this year. And DSP, of course, needed to insert himself. Just like he reached out to Kino Casino about 2-3 months ago and tried to befriend them again, and said that he had all the information on the quartering. That's right, he wanted to insert himself into the quartering drama, and Kino Casino basically just ignored him. So it seems like since Kino Casino didn't want to work with our boy Phil, he decided to reach out to the Thorpes. So here's a video, want to play it, and yeah, it's about 47 seconds. I believe this is Grace Thorpe talking about DSP. So let's play the video, folks.
Dude, that guy is he's bigger than we thought, Grace. Or I thought. Yeah.
GSP?
He's big.
Yeah, no, he's pretty big. I've had long conversations with him in DMs.
He got a $2,000 dono.
Yeah. He's big. He's known as a lol cow, but I was gonna do an interview with him about how what being a lol cow is, and how we feel we identify and don't identify with it. Well, because I mean, what am I gonna do? Play video games with him? That's what he does.
Oh.
Because he hit me up and he was, no, somebody.
I thought you were gonna just talk shit about RTU.
Yeah, but he doesn't really know RTU that well, I guess.
Neither do we.
Yeah, that's true.
Big fat baby, that's all I know.
Big fat baby.
Sure.
Wet his diapers.
Alrighty, so big ups
Dude,
to
that guy is like,
big ups to Hotep on Twitter. He posted this. I think he grabbed it or he reposted it from someone named Misogynist. So big ups, appreciate the clip. So yeah, here you clearly hear Grace Thorpe talking about DSP and how they've had long conversations in DMs. I wonder when this happened. You know, DSP is super busy, and you know the only time he has to talk to anyone or DM anyone is of course 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when his big wife is sleeping, and LTG isn't around, of course, because we all know that Phil loves messaging random men random men at 3 o'clock in the morning. So at this time he decided, you know what, let me actually reach out to a woman. And it's very interesting. I wonder if Kat even knows that he's in the DMs of Grace Thorpe, of all people. Again, this is a person who she's confirmed had an incestuous relationship with her father. Yes, and apparently that's like their whole appeal. God knows if they made it up just to get some clout or whatever, or get some you know, some chatter about them. I'm not sure. I have no clue. I'm not a Grace Thorpe follower. I don't really review her content. All I know her from really is from the Review Tech USA drama, where Review Tech USA decided to purchase a firearm and threaten Grace and her father. It's just some crazy stuff. And she's been tied to some other horror cows, okay, folks? Ethan Ralph and a few other folks. It never turns out well for anyone collabing with those two. You know, I believe Grace also has been involved with Nick Rekieta somehow. It's in that weird sector that I dabble in every once in a while, but I try not to stay too long because, of course, it's just insane crazy, okay? So anyway, I want to ask the question, what is DSP doing talking with Grace Thorpe? A known person who practices incest with her father. Why do you have long conversations, Phil, with some random horror cow woman on the internet that isn't your wife, brother? I'm really curious, brother. I know every time these allegations come up and people bring them up and they talk about it, you get very squeamish. You don't like talking about it. You deflect. Your chat, of course, asks the question and you just ban people, just like you did last year with that other content creator who you were DMing, and also let's not forget Becky Boop from Locale Live. Okay, it seems like any of these women involved with Review Tech USA, DSP wants to insert his foot. Why? It's none of your business, Phil, okay? And for someone who talks about they don't like drama and they don't like getting involved in drama, you sure love getting involved in drama. You sure love messaging people talking about, oh, you have all the information and you can bury the person if you want to do some type of collaboration. Really, Phil? And let's not forget, you know, last year when the Kino Casino arc and the whole King Snake thing happened, he decided to line up with Ethan Ralph and actually bring him on as the co-host for his Smart Guys. So again, I'm bringing this up because, one, DSP loves to claim he doesn't like drama. And he clearly is inserting himself in some crazy ass drama, okay? The other thing is, again, Phil, you're supposed to be a married man. Don't you tell us that? Don't you scream at us and say that you can't have friends, or you can't do a meetup, or you can't take a vacation, or go hang out with some friends because you're a married man? I'm assuming being married precludes you from messaging random women at 3 o'clock in the morning when your wife is asleep, you know, in her bed, you know, in an ice cream coma. Okay, I'm pretty sure that it precludes. I'm pretty sure that when you did your vows, that was part of it, where you won't just be DMing random women at 3 o'clock in the morning. Again, folks, this is insane, man. I mean, if it was just a general regular content creator female, I'd be like, all right, you know, whatever, you know, I'd make fun of it. But this is Grace Thorpe, and we're talking about the Thorpes. Incest lovers, good God, man. Jeez, Phil, what are you doing? Anyway, that's the video, folks. Big up again to Hotep and Misogynist for putting the video out. And if I hear more about it, I'll make sure to let people know. But, you know, if you're one of these LARPers in DSP's chat, make sure to bring it up. Make sure to bring up Grace Thorpe in his chat. Ask Phil about Grace Thorpe and what he was doing sliding into her DMs at 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it should be fun. And also ask if Kat is aware of his nightly activities. Alrighty, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.